welcome back to Zay's Pickleball. It's been a while since I've uploaded a video, exactly like 3 to 4 months, so it's been a minute. You know, the reason I haven't uploaded is because I've really been just kind of, focused on training and just getting dialed in, getting locked in, because I have a PPA Juniors tournament in Ohio coming up in September, so kind of just really getting a lot of fitness, hitting my fitness goals and getting a lot of training in, and I haven't really had time to make a YouTube video, so I just wanted to do an updated bag check because a lot has changed since my old one. I will show you, this is my old bag. My Selkirk bag, it is now empty because I've switched bags. This is now empty. Fully empty. I had so much stuff in here. It was a good bag, but I needed to upgrade. I carry a lot of gear, and especially for tournaments, you need a lot of stuff, a bag to hold a lot of stuff, so I had to make the upgrade and make the switch. So I'm gonna be going through, hold on one sec, I'll be back. Something fell over. I'm gonna be going through basically what is in my new bag, and that bag is gonna be, drumroll please, the JOOLA in the color orange Pro Tour Elite Pickleball bag. This thing is absolutely massive, but that's not to say that I don't like it, because I actually, in fact, I love this thing. I'm gonna set that thing down, it's super heavy. It's a great pickleball bag. It fits more than enough that I can even hold. I could put more stuff in here even, and I have a ton of stuff in it already. So I'm gonna be just taking you through what is in my bag. So to start with the main compartment, that main compartment is gonna have 2 hats. The first hat is gonna be a JOOLA Scorpius hat. They don't sell these anymore. I got this one off Amazon. I don't know why they discontinued them. It was a great hat. And I have this Lululemon hat, just a regular plain one. It's like water resistant, I think, so I don't know. That's just for like post-game hat I usually wear. It's a little bit more comfortable. I'm a picky hat guy. I like my hats. I have just this warm-up band. I should probably use this more, but I don't know why, but I have it in here. I have one Gatorade towel just to wipe the sweat. Sometimes you're playing outdoors, it's hot, you need this. I have 2 pairs of sunglasses, Oakleys in here. These are my chill, relax, fit Oakleys. I have another pair. These are just regular pair. There. I really like these ones. They're nice. Oh, it's dark. Okay. I have that pair, and then I have one more pair. This is the pair that I use generally when I'm playing. Sorry. Had to go do something real quick. I have that pair, and then the second pair I have is, these I use for games if I'm playing and it's really sunny out. Generally I don't need these, but in the cases that I do, that case would generally be if the sun's setting and it's right at eye level and your retinas are just getting burnt. I'll use these. These are great. They have a more bended shape, so it's more sporty and it's, I don't know, aerodynamic. They don't really make a difference, but you get the idea. I have those. And then in that same pouch, I have a pair of Beats wireless headphones. Black. I used to have a white pair. I got a new pair. These are nice. No noise canceling. I would prefer it. I have a pair of AirPod Maxes though. Those have noise canceling, so I'll generally just wear those, but I keep these in my bag as a good backup. And then in my other pouch right here, I have 2 things. I could fit so much more in that pouch. It's big. Cliff Bar and an Anchor power bank. These are important. The reason why is because if you're at a tournament for a very long period of time and your phone is dead, which mine always seems to be, one of these are very important to me to have in my bag, so I like to keep one of these on me at all times in my bag. I actually didn't have one of these in my last bag, but I decided to carry one in my new bag just because, number one, it can fit a lot of stuff, so I can add a lot of extra crap like this, and also because it's very important to have. So, yeah, those 2 things are nice, great to have. So now we will be moving over to I'm going to close this compartment, close it up. Now we'll be moving over to the side compartment here. It's so far away, I feel like I can't not the camera view, which I'm definitely not. This bag is, I've had this bag for a while. You've seen this in my last bag check. I have 2 rubber erasers. I forgot the name for a second. Little bit of edge guard tape. JOOLA overgrip. That's not the overgrip that I use, though. I actually use a different one. Bunch of rubber bands that comes on paddles. I take those off because I don't like the way they feel on my hands, me personally. Yeah. Moving on to the next pouch on the same side. That is going to contain some of my sun sleeves. So I have this pair from SP Arms, Sparms, I don't know what you call them, but they're sun sleeves. That's really about it. I like these ones from Sparms, they're good. They're on the bigger side, so sometimes I don't wear these like all the time because they kind of slide down my arm when I'm playing. I actually I have a black pair too right here. These are nice, same size, I think. I have this pair from Story Eye. These are like their kid sleeves. These fit better for me personally. Story Eye, stretchy. These are thinner, actually. I like the way Story Eyes fit more. They're more breathable, in my opinion. So those are nice to have. I wear those on my court. Ben Johns wears them, so I was like, well, if he's wearing them, then they must work for me too. So he's been wearing those for a while. And then I just have these. These are some JOOLA sweatbands. I never use these. I bought them, thought I would use them, never did. Very rarely I'll use them to like wipe sweat off my face, but that's very uncommon for me to do. And then in the third pouch on the same side, it's the biggest one, so it holds the 2 main paddles that I use. I have, actually, I'll save that for later, actually, because I want to do all the paddles in one, because I actually have 2 more paddles on the other side, so we'll pause on that for a second. Now I'll move to the next side of the 2 small pouches on the outer side. So these are the overgrips that I use. This is the part that was important that I wanted to show you guys. I used to use the Yonex Wet Super Grip. These were great. No complaints, right? A tad bit too thick. So it's like, okay, I want to try something different. I used to use these when I first started playing pickleball, and I was like, well, I really liked them. I might as well just go back. I did go back, and I love them. The Comfort Overgrip, Wilson Pro Overgrip, they're the perfect balance between dry, thin, wet, and tacky. It's the perfect blend. It's really the best overgrip in my opinion. But the Yonex I would use those any day. If someone said you have to use an Yonex overgrip, I'm not going to be mad about it. They're a great overgrip. But these are the best in my opinion. The pinnacle of overgrips. Those are good. And then now moving to the second small side pouch in the bag. On the other side, we have a massage gun. So this massage gun is from, this one is from Therabody. Massage gun. Let's see it. It's really good. It's got 3 modes. That's the highest one. Low, medium, high. Feels great. Just, I use it to warm up, use it to recover. It's great. Comes with this thicker attachment, and it also comes with a thinner one. They're like padded. That's what I like about Therabody. It's like squishy. I used to use Hyper Ice. I actually have their recovery pants. I'll show you guys those in a second. But yeah, I used to have a Hyper Ice massage gun, and it was good. But it was when you would put it on like tight muscles or sore muscles, it was just a little too powerful because those attachments didn't have like a little bit of foam and a little bit of squish to them. So that was a big benefit I got from buying the Theragun. So yeah. So now we'll move to the paddle, to the paddles, because that is now the last thing to do. I left the paddle somewhere. But it's just a practice paddle. It's just a diadem paddle. You've seen it before in my old bag review. If you're wondering, it's the same paddle. But these are the main 3 paddles that I'm going to be using for singles and doubles. I have a bonus paddle that I'll show you that I don't really use. But let's get into it. So my doubles paddle, my main paddle for doubles is going to be the JOOLA Pro 4 Scorpius 16mm Colin Johns. Great paddle. I've used it before in the 3S line. It's always been a great paddle, you know? So this is good. I like their TFP. It's really nice. Nothing bad to say about this one. JOOLA paddle, or JOOLA, they make great paddles, so please sponsor me. I really want a sponsorship from you guys. So if you see me at the Ohio tournament, my name is Isaiah, and I would love if you sponsor me. Then this is my singles paddle, also from JOOLA. I only use JOOLA pretty much. Perseus 3S 14 millimeter. This is their 3S line. So the reason I use the 3S for singles is because for me, I obviously haven't broken in the new Pro 4 a lot yet, but for me, this feels like a little bit more powerful to me and a little bit more like plush. So it's good for, you know, a lot of driving and doing powerful maneuvers. I sometimes will use this for doubles, just like for rec play doubles, but yeah, this paddle is pretty goated. I gotta say the 3S line has definitely been great to me. I've owned so many 3S paddles and they've all been amazing. Now, this is a Selkirk Labs case, but it's not a Selkirk inside. You know I don't like Selkirk, so I'm gonna show you. There we go. It's actually, drumroll please, a Proton Flamingo. This paddle is a beast. It is. This is a great paddle. So this one I actually have not had in my previous bag review. This is a newer one. So this paddle, it feels like sandpaper. Number one, the grit is diabolically good in a good way. It's like, compare that to a JOOLA. You can kind of tell, like, if I rub my, I mean, it's like sandpaper. So this is a great paddle. I definitely for spin. I'm not a spin player. Like, I'm like to use top spin, but like, you know, it's good power. So it is Gen 3 construction. The only complaint I would have about this paddle, now everything else on it is completely fine. The only complaint is the handle's just a tad too short. Very picky when it comes to handles because this one's just, it's just, I can't quite see this kind of finger. I kind of have to like sometimes overlap them and it's kind of uncomfortable. With this one, fully stretch out. You can see, I can, if I really put this finger up, I have a little bit of room in between. That's how big this handle is. So that's a really convenient spec about that paddle. That's why I use it for singles too, because the two-way backhand, my favorite shot. It's important to me. So now the fourth paddle, I have 5, the other one's in the basement. It's my practice paddle. The fifth paddle is going to be a Paddletech ALWC. Annalie Waters is a great player, don't get me wrong, but I personally don't like her paddle that much. It's, the sweet spot is just very small for me. It has good power, but I think due to that Gen 1 construction, it has a very small sweet spot. This one, I got the 12.7 millimeter with a 5.2 inch handle. It's good. Like I said, the handle kind of suffers the same issue as the Proton. It's the same exact length. So, kind of like overlap my pinky right there. Can't see. But, yeah, very small sweet spot. If you do hit it in the sweet spot, though, I will say it feels really nice. So, yeah. That is, oh yeah, one more thing, my shoes. I was gonna say that's it, but not quite, because these shoes, hold on one second. These shoes right here. Disclaimer, these are not my favorite shoes in the market. I don't really like Diadem in general, but I just kind of leaked what it was. They're the Diadem shoes, and I got these as a Christmas gift, and they're good, but they are too heavy, too much stability. I'm not 90 years old. I don't need maximum stability. I like a shoe that can move very well. It's very light and fast. And that shoe, my favorite shoe, so these, it's going to be the Jet Mach 3s. These are the best pickleball shoe and tennis shoe, because they're for tennis too, of all time. Lightweight, they're fast, not overstability, because they have good balance. These really do have it all. Good spring off the baseline. Really responsive shoe. These are my top shoes. These are the best. So if you ever look for a shoe for pickleball and you are minimum, I would say 4.0, get these. These are These are fire. Yeah, so that's gonna do it for my bag review. So yeah, I'll probably update with a new one probably like about a year from now, because I make very minimal differences over, you know, the period of time. So about a year from now, I'll probably have a new paddle or a new bag maybe. But I don't know, this bag's great, so I'm gonna stick with it for a while, but we'll see. So thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. Peace.